Wednesday morning right now. How's it going, folks? It's good to be back. Good to see your beautiful faces. I am off of work today, so I'm getting ready to go for a walk right now. I apparently don't have a jacket anymore either. I have no idea where that went. I've gone all winter without a jacket, and I know I had at least two. They were like North Face jackets, and they're gone. We just go the ratchet route and double up on hoodies. That's right. Sometimes you just gotta make do with what you have, baby. It snowed last night, just a wee bit, but that kind of makes me sad because it was looking up for a little bit. It's been sunny the last few days. Even though it's been still chilly, I'm sure the temp's not too different. You know, it's just the symbolism of what the snow means. It's what Punxsutawney Phil prophesized. Hopefully it's not really 6 more weeks of this, because quite frankly, I don't think I can take it anymore. And I've been a pro winter guy. I've been pretty outspoken about that. Big fall guy overall. But winter, great. Summer in recent years, not so much. I think that might be shifting again. Just like the poles might shift in a couple hundred years. I'll be back, buddy. I'll be back. You little demon. You're on demon time right now. Yeah. He's been driving me insane this morning. We're gonna go for a nice little walk. I don't know how long. I'm anticipating a nice solid one this morning. Mama just needs some time away from her nest, if I'm being honest. Gotta leave the kids at home. No babysitter style. I baby-proofed it though. Put the alcohol up on the counter. Knives are all away. No sharp objects. Opiates off the floor. I would really hate to see him develop a taste for that stuff so early on in his young life. I have been on that walking grind recently. I'm telling you, if I showed up to the mall right now, all those walkers, they wouldn't know what to do with my skill. I left my phone at home, which is a big W. Yesterday I was on my walk, and normally I'm not too bad with this, but I just kept checking it. I'm like, that kind of defeats the purpose of being out here and taking in the outdoors, right? I'm also just in general trying to stay off my phone, like just making a big effort. And right now I'm struggling because I'm so addicted to that thing, especially since I've been feeling so shitty. I haven't been doing anything, so I'm more inclined to lean on it. This morning, I woke up and I didn't check my phone. I sent one text, but that doesn't count. It was an important text. I didn't scroll Instagram or go on YouTube or anything like that. But then 20 minutes later, I looked at it. But that's besides the point. I had a nice win. 1 mile, 20 minutes and 45 seconds. I have no idea if it actually took that long, but I'm a slow walker. I really take in all the sights and the sounds. I get passed all the time when I'm walking. Just been popping cough drops because anytime I start exerting energy like this, I just start coughing. Like the last 3 days, I've just been having these cough fits. It's so annoying. It doesn't hurt. It's just like this dry cough, which according to the internet, it means that I'm finally on the tail end of this thing. So hopefully, I do feel like I'm improving a little bit every day. I haven't had a day in at least a week where I felt like, I don't know if anything really changed, or I think I got worse. It hasn't been like that, so that's good. I totally didn't just set up the camera and run back outside. No. Dopamine hit. Let's go. Let's go, baby. I walked 3.5 miles-ish. It was a good walk. I actually was really surprised. I was having coughing issues on the way out. I'm like, oh, it's just another day of this. But on the way back, I was actually quite good. You know, clearing the throat here and there, but manageable. I didn't take any cough drops on the way back. Dude, I am so ghetto right now. If you could see the state of my tripod, it's in a bad way. I have to like prop it in the weirdest angles now to keep it square and level. More water. I've been drinking a full Yeti's worth every morning when I wake up. I don't know how many ounces that is, like 30. I'm working on my immunity. I feel like my immune system is out of whack. Granted, yeah, I've been sick, but also it's not as good as it could have been. That's why I've been feeling so shitty for so long. I started going on these walks about a week ago, again, I'm on that daily grind again. When I was like feeling my worst, I wasn't getting any sunlight. I was inside 24 hours a day for basically a week. It was not good. And then I immediately noticed improvements when I started going out. So sunlight's so important, just moving. And there's a bunch of other things that I know I can do differently that I'm gonna address today and hopefully speed up this process, and also just going forward prevent me from dealing with this shit as often. Because I'm still gonna get sick. Everybody gets sick. I do need to run to the grocery store, pick up a couple things. I feel like every vlog I make, I'm running to the grocery store. Well, one, I like doing it. I just like getting out of the house a little bit. And also, I like buying stuff because I'm an American. What do you expect? I love capitalism, right? In case you clicked on this video thinking it was gonna be about you, you were sadly mistaken. This video is about me. And me only. You're just coming along for the ride, okay? So enjoy yourself, grab some popcorn, some snacks, maybe subscribe if you haven't already. I'm gonna keep talking about it. We're almost at 3,000 subscribers. Let's get better, folks. He gets eye boogers. I have to clean these things off his eyes every other hour. You're so gross. Stay still. This is the shit I have to deal with. I can't wait until there's another dog in this house so I can have a little bit more leeway. But he's just a baby. He needs attention all the time. Pulled into Market District. I took Crash for a little walk before I left. Let's go! Immunity! We're building that immunity! I had a bit of a jump scare. I was playing with him beforehand, and I looked down, and my hoodie is just covered in blood. It was like a scene out of a horror movie. And then I remembered his teeth have been falling out, and this has happened several other times. So, but yeah, little jump scare there. I also learned that he is too big for the leash. He's choking himself. He doesn't know his own strength, so I need to get him a harness. So I hope this place has something. This is exciting, folks. I got exactly what I was looking for. Well, kind of. I don't know why, but I was just craving soup today. Just the moment I woke up, I was just thinking about this chicken dumpling soup they have at Market District. They didn't have it today, which was unfortunate, but I'm gonna give this a shot. White chicken with beans. Oh man. That is better than I thought it would be. Holy crap. Complimentary oyster crackers. Oh man, this is gonna slap. I'm gonna eat this entire thing. I got some other stuff in case you're curious. First and foremost, more chicken pot pies. They were on a nice little clearance deal today. $1.50 off each one. Can't pass up on those savings. More strawberries, mandarins, Mancini's bread. Ooh! I can dip this in the soup. Bell peppers. Got some like lunch meat and stuff for when I go to work. Some snacks, and also I've been thinking about this for a while, and I'm not sure how I'll approach it in the future. It really depends on the living situation, right? One of my guilty pleasures has always been gardening. I've never done it before. I've kind of like assisted, like my mom had a phase years ago, kind of helped her with that. That was fun. I just think one day the dream would be, I just envision this big backyard with lots of trees. It's so depressing here because we grew up with so many trees in our yard. You guys don't know because I started vlogging after we started cutting them down. It's so sad when people cut down trees, especially when they don't need to. You see a lot of big, beautiful trees in the neighborhood going down in other yards, and I'm just like, why? Because they're getting leaves everywhere? That's the beauty of it. I want leaves everywhere. I don't want everything perfectly manicured. I want there to be like an ecosystem. I envision a pond, a path just swerving through my yard. Maybe I could run through it, you know, just have my own. I don't know. I'm getting a little ahead of myself right now. I just got some cucumber seeds. I never thought about it before. There were like different cucumber varieties. And then I just chose this one. Boston Pickling just sounded right. These ones look a little shorter and more, they look better for pickling. I want to make pickles. I love pickles. Now we're segueing into something else. I want to make pickles one of these days, and I just want to garden. I just want to have it all. I want to have little gnomes, maybe get some critters that come in and live in the ecosystem that I create. I just want it to be like a little sanctuary. I'm like not as cool, but Steve Irwin, one of my childhood heroes. How did we get here? I got cucumber seeds, guys. All right, let's give this a shot. This is gonna slap. Oh my god. Why didn't I think of this before? Oh my god. Oh, another thing I got more magnesium. In case you guys are curious about what supplements I currently take, I don't know if this is a lot or a little. I really don't know what other people take. I've got some omega-3 fish oil, probiotic, biotin, CoQ10. This one's interesting. I started taking it a few months ago. It was recommended to me by my sister, who's a dietitian. So she's currently on the struggle bus with work and internship. So shout out to Maddie. Everyone give Maddie some love in the comment section. Tell her it's gonna be okay. She did her thesis around this, I guess. To make a long story short, if you're prone to migraines like I am, and I was having a real rough time beforehand, I started taking these, and I don't know if it's just a coincidence, but I haven't had a full-fledged migraine since. So definitely recommend this shit. And I've got another thing I wanted to ask you. Just a little fun question, a little fun icebreaker here. I thought about it when I was on my walk earlier. If you could be known as the person who cooks a certain type of thing very well, what would it be? You're the master. You know how everyone has that uncle that's just the grill master in the summer? Like, do you want to be that guy or woman? I'm all for gender equality here, all right? Do you want to be the person that's really good at making soup or pastries or, I don't know, breakfast? Are you the breakfast guy? It's always subject to change, right? Because it depends on your mood, what you're enjoying recently. During the summer, obviously, the grills are all out. And I'm always like, man, wouldn't it be good to just be that guy that can run a grill? And then during the winter when it's colder, soup. I think overall, the most artistic, fun one to be known for, I thought about this a lot, would be a pasta maker. Because there's so much variety, so many noodles, and you know, think of all the stuff you can do with it. Do you want to do pesto or carbonara? Those, just mastering one of those on its own is like a big deal. You can incorporate like different meat in it, like seafood. I feel like if I could master one thing, I want to be the pasta guy. I want to be the dude rolling it out, you know, putting it in the little thing where you spin, throwing some, oh, I'm just hungry right now. Just rolled up to the trail for the second time today. I'm very excited. A little bit nervous because it's been a while since I've done this. Can you believe it? I haven't said it once that I'm sick, but because I was feeling so shitty, it didn't seem like the right choice to make at the time. Now that I'm starting to improve, I think it's safe to hop back in there. Trail water is probably nice and cold for us. let's hop in. In case you couldn't tell by that montage, I just did a little bit of cleaning because I've just been a bit of a slob recently, just highly unmotivated, and I think just psychologically, if you organize your life, the areas in which you live, it can also help heal you. And yeah, it's all connected. There's a bunch of woo-woo shit. There is this placebo sort of deal, and by doing little things like that, it helps so much. It just lifts your spirit and it makes you feel like it just helps you return to normal. I am a little bit nervous though because I want to take this drone up, but I dropped it the other day. So I hope the propeller works. Oh no. Look at that. I knew it. I knew it. Damn, dude. Let's try one more time. I don't think it's gonna take off. Yeah. What a bummer. See these guys right here? They're messed up. I need to replace them. That's a vibe kill. No fancy B-roll for you. What is my luck? It's starting to rain now too. I hope it stops. It's just like just a little bit, but I mean, it could start pouring. I haven't checked the weather, and I'm not trying to break this camera too. I can't afford that. So let's get over here and get this done quickly. I was really doing well with my cold plunges for a while, and then we had that polar vortex, and you know, the state of my ice bath back at home it's not looking good. It's not looking good. It's the most ratchet looking thing now. I don't even think it works anymore. There was like a hole or two in the side, not to mention the inflatable ring at the top popped, so it's just, we've got this. Trying to figure out where I want to go in. I think right over there is the spot. Right there, it's just not as deep. I guess we'll set up shop here. I don't know. Oh, it's already frigid. Where is it? Can you see that? That's the blood I was talking about earlier. It's all over this hoodie. Looks like I committed a crime. I forgot to bring my watch, so I'm just gonna set an alarm for my phone. How long do I even want to go in here? I guess it depends how cold it is. It's cold. It is cold. I don't know what I was thinking. I didn't think it would be this cold. Okay, it's 2:35 right now. Damn, it's early. We will go in for, we'll do 5 minutes. Okay. Okay. Should be able to hear it. Wish me luck, folks. Wish me luck. It could be worse. Roll me up to our waist. Back when I was doing it, I'd go all the way up to my neck. This is cold. Okay. Remember what we're doing this for. For those of you that don't know, cold plunges are good for the immune system. They teach the body to respond. They teach the body to acclimate and change, and just overall be able to handle things, changes. So, in theory, if you submit yourself to cold frequently, you'll be less prone to get sick from cold and other things. There are people on the trail right there pointing at me. This must be kind of shocking to them, but you know, this is what we do. We do crazy things here. This isn't that crazy. People do this all the time. Maybe they see the camera and they're like, this guy's just a douchebag, and they just got done with their cold plunge earlier. Surely we'll be done any second now. This isn't that bad now. The first minute or two, yeah, it always sucks. Then you kind of get over it. But that's not to say I'm comfortable right now. My toes are in pain. I hope these weirdos don't walk over to that bridge and start just like staring at me like I'm some circus animal. That would make me very uncomfortable. They're up there now. They're looking at me. Holy crap, dude. Dude, that thing must have been ringing for the past minute or two. I couldn't even hear it. It's so quiet. No, but it was so quiet. I could have easily missed that and been there for 10 minutes. Oh my god, my tripod's like falling apart too. Look at that line. Oh my gosh. Let's pack up and get back to the car. My hands are shaking so bad. I didn't even have them in the water, and they're the most cold part right now. We're gonna go back like this, just got the towel on. Another thing about cold plunging, you shouldn't warm yourself up right away. You shouldn't hop in the hot shower. I'm in a warmish car right now, but I'm not gonna turn the air on. No heated seat. Believe it or not, this piece of shit has a heated seat. I didn't mean that. This thing has done me so much good. No, let your body heal up naturally. Sometimes you don't have time to sit around for an hour. I'll probably wait about half an hour and then I'll go shower. I'm stopped, but look at my hand. I don't know if you can see it shaking. My other hand is shaking, so it's probably equalizing. Hi, buddy. Hi. Oh, big stretch. Hi, little man. Buddy. Hi. More bad luck, guys. Just got back. I was going to prepare a Japanese sweet potato for dinner here. I was super excited about that, and the moment I opened the bag, they're just covered in mold. So, we're just gonna cook something else, something simple, something boring. Because I have all this ground turkey in the fridge, and I have rice, so got more bell peppers. I'm just gonna make like a little bowl out of that. That's basically what I've been doing the last few weeks. Oh my gosh, I need to expand my horizons, but I was trying to, alright? I was trying to. I love these things. Like, last fall, I was eating these all the time. They're awesome. Oh, it smells rancid. Just a thing to note going forward, you're gonna see me incorporate these a lot into meals going forward, depending on when they're in season. I mean, it's a potato. They're kind of in season year round, are they not? They can grow in just about anything. They could grow in the soils of Mordor. Second meal of the day. I haven't been that hungry, if I'm being honest. That soup, I ate a lot of it, to be fair. Looking back, that was the first thing I ate, and that was noon when I had it, which is kind of late. You are not getting any of this, bro. Not a chance. I'm doing my best to avoid sugar today. I've been getting really out of control with it. And to my recollection, I haven't had any. Well, I guess the cough drops probably have sugar in them, I'm guessing. But you can't count that. Nope. That doesn't count. This is fire, by the way. This is the second video in a row that I've done this. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if I go for 3 or 4. I just can't believe, it just feels like it should be so much later. The days have been going by so fast recently that the fact that it's only 4 p.m. right now kind of feels backwards to me. And I'm not complaining. I'm not, no. Life is going too fast as of late. It needs to chill out. We need more days like this. That was so fire that I actually went for seconds. I normally don't have the stomach to go for seconds these days. I'm more of a, I can't eat like a massive meal unless it's a rare occasion in one go. I kind of, eat several meals throughout the day. Not like 3. I'll eat like 5 times. But it's not a lot, so I guess it all equals out in the end. And then there are other days where I feel like, I don't even feel like, I know I just didn't really eat anything. Maybe like a meal and some snacks. It's like not good. But I think it should go without saying that sugar, there's a lot of philosophies on it. It's pretty much a given that processed sugar is shit for you. Anything processed, is there anything that's processed that's actually good for you? If you knew how much like bad sugar I actually consume, it's really embarrassing, like really bad. If you don't think that's connected to me feeling like shit, you've gotta, I want some of what you're having because, dude, I make myself sick. It's all connected. now. This is about to be chaotic. He's got the zoomies right now, right as I'm about to eat a snack. My dinner. I wasn't hungry enough for a proper dinner. I didn't think I would be anyway. Can you chill? Chill. Please. You're embarrassing me on YouTube. I took him on 4 walks today. 4. For a puppy, that's a lot. So I think he's gonna sleep through the night. But for now, he's got that crazy look in his eye. Oh my god. Look at this shit. Oh, by the way, yes, I have my bed set up on my sister's couch right now. I started sleeping here a couple days ago for a couple reasons. First and foremost, I needed to elevate my head a little bit more. Otherwise, all that drainage would just give me so much trouble. I'd wake up in the middle of the night. I'd wake up in the morning just in fucking agony. It's also nice. This is definitely a breach of privacy, but I don't care. I'm gonna watch some SpongeBob there too. Oh, there goes the tripod. This piece of shit, dude. I'm trying to fend him off with one hand and control this piece of shit tripod with the other. As you saw, bunch of fruit. Green tea with a little bit of honey. It's the perfect temp right now. I've got these raw organic sunflower seeds that I got in Oklahoma. I can't find these anywhere. Everywhere I go around here, and you feel free to tell me if you know a place that's within reason. I'm not traveling over Timbuktu to get some fucking sunflower seeds, but everything around here is salted and just roasted. I don't want that. I just want the plain shit. I've been trying to eat a lot more organic stuff. Not to be a hipster, but because I genuinely believe it's good for you. And I'm trying to get as far away from the over-processed crap. It really makes a difference. So it's just more expensive and it can be more difficult to acquire. I'm gonna try and eat real quick, and then we'll get into the last part of my day, which I'm very excited about. It's my favorite time of the day. He's humping my leg. I just sat down. Come on, man. This first part, at least, is something I've neglected. Do you mind? Back in October and September, I think, I was doing this every single day. And I get a lot of people just don't have time for it. I don't have time for it most days. There's always something you can do, even if it's just a little bit. So I know a lot of people like to unwind at the end of the day, like I'm watching SpongeBob, or I'll get on YouTube and let a video play, or I'll just sit in silence. But I'm going to go through my full stretch routine tonight. It's really good for you. It opens up the body, and it works wonders over time, especially if you maintain it. He's going to give me a lot of trouble for the next few minutes, but he'll calm down. I am going to run a stopwatch, and I'll show you how long this takes. Like the video if you want me to make a video on my full routine. If you're interested, I can do something like that. Stopwatch is started. Just start with a bunch of static stuff. I'll move into hamstring stuff, calf stuff, arm stuff, neck stuff. I kind of pull out all the stops for this. I'm on the final stretch here, just doing some neck exercises. I find it's helpful with the migraines, just to keep the neck from getting tight. He's sleeping like an angel now after terrorizing me, but here we go. Can you read that? That's about right on par for the course. Obviously, 45 minutes is not always the most feasible, but I mean, I did it for every day over a month, and if you could, even if you have to break it up throughout the day, you know, do some of the stretches in the morning before you go to work, some while you're on the job, some in the evening when you're fucking about. I mean, you can find time to get something in, that's for sure. So the next part is something that I'm much better at doing these days, and that's meditation. Yeah, this is the woo-woo. I guess this is a question for you guys. Do you believe that the placebo effect is a part of science, or is it just rubbish? Personally, I think it's fucking real. I think it's such a fascinating thing, such a rabbit hole. The fact that you can give somebody a sugar pill and they can heal themselves, think about that. That is magic, man. The power of the mind is just insane. Not saying that, a sugar pill is going to work in every scenario, but you can trick your mind into doing some incredible things. I don't remember where I heard this, but apparently the science shows that even if your brain knows it's a placebo, it knows it's a sugar pill, it still works. Meditation is the sugar pill. There's something about breathing that's such a medicine, and there's a million ways to do this. I've experimented with it quite a lot, so this video is already pretty long. I'm not going to go too in depth, but I'll kind of show you what I've been doing recently. So I'll just use the back of the couch here as a bit of support so I can get comfortable. And I'll cross my legs. I'm not doing a lotus position or anything painful. And then I'll just kind of rest my hands here. And then I'll breathe. I like the inhale 4 seconds, hold 4 seconds, exhale 6 seconds, but normally my exhale is like 10 plus seconds. And I just feel this overwhelming sense of calm when I'm doing it. And that's what's so important to me. All of the troubles that you go through on a daily basis, it's gone while you're doing this. I forget about all of my shit. Another thing that I like to do after I feel totally relaxed, I'll focus less on the breathing and more so on these things that give me trouble. But not in the sense of worrying, but in the sense of I'm purging them from my body. I'll imagine, in this case, I have some sort of infection. I have some lingering effects from whatever the hell I just went through. And I just imagine them as, it could be a person, it could be an inanimate object. I imagine it just leaving my body, leaving my life. With each breath and exhale, it's leaving. It's hard to explain. I hope I did a good job explaining. It's 9:15 right now. The night is still young. I'll probably do this. It varies too. It depends on what sort of mood I'm in. If I'm really tired or just whatever. If I'm in a bad mood, I normally don't go as long. Tonight I'm feeling real good. And by the way, I'm still not 100%, but this is the best that I've felt in weeks. So, coincidence? I think not. I think all of this shit is totally connected. This whole left-brained, rational way of thinking, the scientific mind that we all have, I have it too. We need to let go of that at times and accept that there might be some magic in this world. Something that we don't understand. Maybe we never will. We just have to lean into it and just accept that. I think this is really cool. So anyway, this is part 2 of my nighttime routine, or my quote-unquote perfect nighttime routine. I'm going to set an alarm for 20 minutes, so I will see you at 9:35. I see why people have been doing this for thousands of years. I wouldn't knock it until you try it. I thought this was kind of cringe until I got into it, and I'm still at like the tip of the iceberg. I feel like there's so much more to gain from it. He let off the most rancid fart I have ever smelled. That took some meditation and deep breathing to get through. Actually, maybe a lack of breathing on that part. And then he had the absolute audacity to get up and move like it was my fault. That, my dear friends, is what we call gaslighting. Well, anyway, to end this video, this is part 3. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. I'm now going to sit here and journal about my day, just talk about the highs, the lows, what I did right, what I did wrong, maybe what I thought was just a good experience and I'm grateful for, or yeah, just anything, you know. Maybe I'll write a haiku tonight. I've never done that before. As the great Da Vinci once said, a well spent day brings happy sleep. And I'm sure it'll bring good health too if you stack enough of those days on top of one another. So, haven't had a lot of good days recently, but today was a good step in the right direction. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you in the next one.